The thing I want to tell you about Groupon is this. Most people, Groupon is not as effective as it used to be, right? Because if, like I ran a Groupon when I was part of the Chi-Town bootcamp deal, when I was a partner in the bootcamp. We used to get 900 vouchers per deal, right? And then we did 600 vouchers, then we went up to 700 vouchers, and then went up to 300 vouchers. And we had 150 clients in the first 18 months from Groupon that were there for a year or more in the long term. And then obviously SEO and everything else, we started filling the whole place up, right? Now, here's the thing with Groupon. The strategy with Groupon is very simple. Number one, you got to get a Groupon rep. If you don't have one, don't give up, keep trying. We can talk about that to get that. You want to get a good Groupon rep that will promote you. The Groupon rep you want to get, you want to promote at the right time. Very, very important. Back to school, Thanksgiving, January, you don't want to promote in the first 2 weeks of January. Towards the end of January, you have a higher coupon rate, buying rate in the beginning of January. It's weird, right? Between Christmas and New Year is also very good because people buy gifts for their family members, right? Like in February, beginning of March, just before summertime, right? That's when people want to be in bikini ready body shape. They will buy the Groupon. There's certain times during the year that Groupon crushes it. You want to ride that wave, okay? So what you want to do is build a relationship with the rep. Now here's what I would do on Groupon. I'm just going to give you a quick mindset strategy shift here on Groupon. Most people will run a Groupon, they'll say, hey, Groupon promote it for us, and that's okay. I don't only rely on that anymore, okay? What I do is I send Facebook ads straight to the Groupon page. It's no different than you promoting a Facebook ad to your website right now. Because I'm only going to run it for 3 or 4 days or 5 days. Because I know Groupon will convert for me. So I will say, hey guys, I've got this Groupon for new customers. I'd love to have you in. Don't pay me money to come in. Just go try this Groupon trial out. And then we'll get you into the gym. They'll love you for it because you're trying to tell them you can come in and work at a lower rate. You're driving traffic to Groupon. Here's the deal. Be smart as how much you're going to pay for the ads, right? Here's how I would price it, and I've done this before. Let's just say my Groupon deal. The magic number in Groupon, I don't know why, in the Midwest is under 30 bucks. You sell a ton of coupons, right? So we'll give 30 bucks for 2 weeks or 30 bucks a month. It really doesn't matter.
You said 130 or under 30?
Under 30.
Thank you.
That's my South African accent. South African accent, yeah. So it's under 30 bucks is a sweet spot, okay? Here's the deal. Groupon's going to share 50 to 60% depending on your deal. Let's just call it 50% for the sake of this example. So what I'm going to do, every coupon I sell, I'm going to get 15 bucks, right? So I look at it this way. I can spend up to $15 in marketing to acquire one customer. Because if I spend 15 bucks in marketing, Groupon's going to cover that marketing cost back for me when I sell it. And I know they're a converting machine, right? So now, when I run this Facebook ad, I'm thinking, when you run the ads, you'll get some data. You'll know how many CPMs equals to 1 click and stuff like that, right? Or cost per click, and you'll know how many clicks you get and all of that. You've got this data. You don't have to go crazy. You'll have a high level understanding of what that means. So now when I'm spending on Facebook, I'm like, whether these people work out with me or not doesn't really matter, because I will spend up to $15 just for one voucher, right? If you paying 30 cents for 1,000 impressions, right? Sometimes you'll pay up to 30 cents for 1,000 impressions. So it's $15 divided by 30 cents. My math is bad. Whatever it is, whether it's 10,000 or 100,000 impressions, I will pay just to get one voucher sale. You with me? Because it's break even for me. My goal in Groupon is not to make money, right? It's a crazy thing. I don't want, although I want to get paid by Groupon, that cash flow, if you're making money on a Groupon deal, you're shooting yourself in the foot and you're actually doing the worst sin to your business. The goal of a Groupon deal is to get as many customers buying your voucher as possible. right? So don't think in terms of making money. Think in terms of, I'm going to get funded by Groupon to fill my sales pipeline. That's what you're doing here, right? If these people don't stay with you, the worst thing you've done is you had a conversation with them. And if they like you, they'll come back.